We're set for Sunday afternoon baseball from Progressive Field in downtown Cleveland. Today we wrap up this four-game weekend series between the Toronto Blue Jays and the Cleveland Indians. The Indians will attempt to cap this four-game series with a sweep. That's coming up next. Carlos Carrasco gets handed the ball for the fourth and final game of the series. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, you always like to begin the season on a good note. In his first start of the year, he did just that, picking up the win. There's nothing he'd like to do more than to get number 2 in this one here.
Into the box now, Kevin Pillar. And we are ready for some daytime baseball.
The afternoon for Toronto, the center fielder, Kevin Pillar.
First delivery to him on the way. Grounded to short. Vizquel brings it in. Throw just in time, and that was awfully close. Now a moment as we take a look at the Jays starting 9 for this one. What's your take as they try to get back to their winning ways, D-Row?
Taking a look at this lineup, they're going to have to work the count. That's the key to success right here. They have to find a way to drive this guy's pitch count up and get into that bullpen as quick as possible.
Next to bat for Toronto, Devin Travis. It was an 0-for-4 day for him in yesterday's loss. First pitch of the at-bat. And here's a slider that's nowhere close, and it's 1-0. So, fellas, this Indians ball club, as they begin play here this afternoon, they're definitely in a nice stretch as they've won 6 of their last 7 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, this should be an interesting watch today because this team's playing well, all facets of the game. But they're facing an ace on the other side today, and they're going to have to jump on him early if they're going to have any chance.
1-1 to count. Time for a look at our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is James Kingsley.
Dan, I know I was an offensive player, but I'm okay being a pitcher's umpire. If you're going to consistently pound that outer half, James Kingsley's usually going to give it to you.
Hey, listen, there's a reason why the pitchers throughout the league, they call him the king of the hill. You move the ball a little bit off the strike zone, he's not afraid to put that arm up. He's a very good pitcher's umpire. Well, we all know he's not the greatest threat with the bat up there. His numbers certainly aren't that pretty. But, hey, I give him credit. He's really working the count right here.
Oh, he wanted that one, but it misses for ball 3. One out, nobody on. Comes back with a good slider there, and it's full 3-2. Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
Just flat out froze him there. Nothing too deceptive about that four-seam fastball. So I think he wasn't expecting it at all.
Sean Green.
Into the box, Sean Green. Here's a slider to start things out, looked at for ball 1. Carrasco has both great strikeout stuff and exceptional command on the mound to go with it. A rare combination, but one that makes him one of the best in our sport.
Matty V, you talked about it. He doesn't walk a whole lot of guys. Well, if you don't walk a lot of guys, that means you have to throw the ball in the strike zone. And when you do with great stuff like this guy has, he racks up the strikeouts. There aren't a lot of guys that get strikeouts by throwing the ball in the strike zone. This is one of the few that does it.
Now the 2-0. Finds the zone, strike 1. 2 out, nobody on. He's set, and the 2-2 pitch. And a good fastball swung on and missed for strike 3, and the inning is over. 1-2-3 go the Blue Jays. Now the Tribe will get their shot. Still scoreless. Marcus Stroman is the man on the mound for the 4th game of the series. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
If you want to pick up a win as a starting pitcher, you have to go 5 innings to get the win, and that's just what he did in the last one. I'm sure he'd like to be out there for a little bit longer in this one.
Now at the plate, Jose Ramirez. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
For the Indians, the third baseman, Jose Ramirez.
First pitch on its way. First pitch fastball swung on and missed 0-1. And Dan Dero, the Blue Jays, as they enter play here this afternoon, they come in a bit of a rough patch. They've dropped 4 in a row. Late decision to swing that time, and as a result, it's 0-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2.
Decided to go with a fastball there on 0-2, but what he's trying to do with that pitch is to expand the strike zone. Maybe you get a guy to offer at it, but at the very least, it helps set up your off-speed stuff.
The 1-2 pitch. Just hung in there on that one.
I love the fact that the hitter was able to foul that pitch away. I always thought with 2 strikes, you give the pitcher that inside part of the plate and you do your best to cover away.
Fastball got him looking, as that had 2-seam action on it, 1 gone. And with that, let's get a look at the starting lineup for the Indians. Who stands out to you, Danny?
Well, you better look out for that cleanup spot. He's got over 500 steals. Come on now. He's trying to chase down Ricky Henderson. Look out, Ricky. Here he comes.
So here's Francisco Lindor now. He's been held in check in the series, just 1 for 12 coming in. Here's the first pitch to him. And that's in there for strike 1. Stroman, also known as Stro Show at times. He was selected in the first round during the first-year player draft of 2012.
Yeah, he has turned himself into a really nice ball player. I wouldn't put him on the superstar level, but you know what? They didn't miss with this pick either. You go into high rounds and you carve out a career the way this guy has, nice pick.
And it's fouled away. Looking for back-to-back Ks to start the game. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
I got to count 2-2.
Full count, 3-2 to the Indians DH.
I understand pitching carefully to this guy in the box, but the man on deck doesn't represent any relief either. He's going to have to go after one of these guys.
Here's a little chopper up the middle. Backhanded. And they will not get him at first as he's able to leg out the throw.
You know, Dero, as a pitcher, that can be so frustrating. You're taught to try to go out there and make quality pitches, and that was a really good pitch. And I would be willing to bet you he's surprised that that turned into an infield single.
Yeah, at the end of the day, he's smiling. That hitter's smiling, running down first base, knowing he's got an infield single right there. He has no business. He'll line out probably 15 times, but it won't even out. You take him when you can get him.
1 ball, no strikes to count. Lindor, a runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike. Doby, 30 years of age. His contract is set to expire at the end of this season, so he may end up hitting the market this winter.
I'll tell you what, boys, I'd like to be this guy's agent. He's approaching free agency. He's one of the best players in our game. He's lived up to everyone's expectations, and I expect him to get absolutely paid this offseason.
And that's into the outfield for a one-out base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are two aboard now.
Batting fourth.
No mistake what he was sitting on, looking for a dead red piece of cheese middle of the plate, and he didn't miss it.
Into the box now, Kenny Lofton, as he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. Hit on the ground out to short. And that's through, a base hit.
Boy, this looked like it could have been a quick inning, get the first out, and then boom, 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 three singles. All of a sudden, they're loaded with one out.
Yeah, this is execution at its best right here. One out. He's still got double play in order. If he can make a pitch, he can get out of it. If he doesn't, crooked number goes up.
In now, Roberto Alomar, as he'll take a called strike here on a borderline pitch at strike one. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. Now the 0-1. A swing, and he pops him up on the infield, and the infield fly rule will be in effect here.
Wow, talk about frustrating. Not what you want to do with the bases loaded. A simple pop-up, and nothing productive comes out of that.
Standing in now, Omar Vizquel, batting left-handed here as he takes a look at strike one. Certainly a big moment in this game. Bases loaded, tie score. Comes set, the 0-1. And he popped him up. Back into foul territory behind first, but this will land untouched. Here's the 0-2. Line toward the gap in left center. And that's in there. Base hit. One run is scored. And the second run will score as that makes it a 2-0 ball game.
Hey, this pitcher better make an adjustment. That's a lot of loud contact. That's 4 bullets in the first inning to open up this game.
So now Carlos Santana, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike one.
I think this inning could have far-reaching effects in this game. They're really making him work, and unless he dials it in, it's probably going to limit how deep he goes into this game.
Stroman comes set, 0-1 on its way. And it's 1-1.
This inning hasn't gone the way he wanted it to, but it's not a total disaster yet. Sometimes pitching is about damage control, so if he can strand these guys out there, that would be pretty huge.
Already 24 pitches to this point in the inning. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and it's 1-2. Now here's one hit in the air to the right side. Travis is there, and the side is retired. So it's 2 runs on 4 base hits. No errors and a couple of men left on. Second inning coming up from Progressive Field. It's the Indians 2, the Jays nothing. Stepping in for the Jays, Joe Carter, hoping to stay hot as he came through with a 4-hit contest yesterday afternoon.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
First delivery to him on the way. And he takes ball one. Well, today's game provides the Indians with a chance to complete a series sweep, guys.
One of the toughest things to do in baseball is to sweep a series. A 3-game series is tough, but they have a chance with a win today to do something really special, and that would be a sweep of a 4-game set at home.
And if they're going to get something close to a repeat effort out of their pitching staff in this game to the one they got yesterday, that would certainly help the cause.
No doubt about that, Matt. A combo platter, combined shutout yesterday. Hopefully they can continue to throw more zeros up in this one today.
Justin Smoke will be next. Here it comes, the 3-0. Is laid off, but in there for strike one. The Tribe will, however, have to beat their opposition's best as they've got to go up against their ace in this one.
This one isn't in the books yet, but when you're going for the sweep and you have a nice lead like they do early on here, things are looking awfully good for the sweep department.
The 3-2 pitch. Swung on, and he went fishing in the dirt. Up with it, Plawecki. The throw to first is in time, one down.
Time for a look at the Cleveland Indians' defensive setup today. And let's take a look at first baseman Carlos Santana. Originally came up from the minors as a catcher. Also has dabbled at DH. But don't get it twisted. This guy can handle first base as well with soft hands and big-time power at the plate.
Here's Justin Smoke now. Previous battles with Carlos Carrasco. The pitcher's owned him. He's a paltry 1 for 11. He's gone down on strikes 8 times as well. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. In there, strike one.
Hey, when one of your better pitches is the straight changeup, you can't be afraid to throw it at any count and at any time. And, hey, first pitch, if they're going to take it for strike one, they're going to give it to you. Go ahead and throw it.
Now a swing and a hard hit grounder. Inside, as he might be trying to set him up here 1-2.
As a veteran pitcher, he knows if he's going to have success in this one, he's got to establish that pitch in to get those guys to respect it and open up that outer half of the plate.
Smoke waiting on the 1-2. Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2.
He's really on a roll right now on the mound. Back-to-back strikeouts to wrap up the last inning, and now he started this frame with the same story. 4 straight strikeouts in all.
Here's Randall Grichuk. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball 1. He'll attempt to put the ball in play for a change here with the first 2 guys going down on strikes to start the inning. Count even now at 1-1. The 1-1 home is swung on and missed for strike number 2.
Wow, he's cruising right now out there. 4 straight punch outs and working on number 5.
Fly ball out to straightaway right. Martin is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. Blue Jays go down in order. They trail things here 2-0. Here's Leonis Martin. He drove in
Leading
one
off
of his
for the
team's 2
Indians,
runs in yesterday's
the right
game.
fielder.
One of the keys to
Leonis.
securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on
Martin.
and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
And that's in there for a strike.
Yeah, I'm shocked he let that first pitch go right there. High fastball, but usually those ones travel the furthest.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. This one's flared out toward left, and that'll get down for a base hit. So the leadoff man is aboard to start out the inning.
Hey, the offense did their homework coming into
Batting
this one.
up.
There's another leadoff
The
knock
catcher.
in the second. That
Kevin.
makes five. That makes 5
Whoa,
hits
Lecky.
already for these guys.
Set to get his day started, Kevin Plawecki. And it's been a real struggle for him with the bat so far this year, looking to get things turned around in a hurry. He's set, and the pitch. Popped up. Smoke on the move. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out.
All right, guys, time for a look at how the Toronto Blue Jays set up on defense today. And guys, taking a look at this defense is going to have to be stout today. Starting pitcher with an ERA north of 5 usually spells some barrels being found by the opposition. So these guys better be on their toes in this one.
Striding in for the Indians, Jose Ramirez. First time up, he went down looking.
Yeah, Matty, and he was locked up by a good fastball for strike 3 last time. I'm interested to see if they attack him the same way. Come at him with hard velo late or snap something off in the dirt to see if he'll fish.
Ready with the 0-1 pitch. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. So 1-1. He pulls this one into right, but this will hang just long enough for him to run it down in shallow right for the second out.
The batter, number 15, designated hitter, Francisco Lindor.
Next for the Indians is the designated hitter, Francisco Lindor. He was the winner of the AL Silver Slugger Award at shortstop a season ago. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1. Stroman comes set. Here's the 0-1. And that misses 1-1.
34 pitches for him through an inning and 2/3 right now. That's not terrible, but it's a lot higher than he'd like.
A ball and 2 strikes now.
All right, let's take a step back right here. He's down 1-2, 3 fastballs in a row. There is no way he's throwing him a 4th.
Martin, the runner at first with 2 gone. 2 balls and 2 strikes to count to Francisco Lindor. Swing and a miss. Blew the fastball right by him, and the inning is over. Indians leave 1. After 2, it's a 2-0 ball game. Brandon Drury will bat next. He's the number 7 hitter, but he's leading off the third after the first 6 guys in the lineup have been retired in order.
Yeah, it's been a great start to the guy on the mound. It'll be interesting to see if they can find a way to get to this guy before he really settles in.
Here comes the first pitch. He'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball one. And even 1-1 count to Brandon Drury. The 1-1 misses, ball two. Popped up. Santana is under it, one away.
Batting eighth, the shortstop, Freddie Galvis.
Into the box, Freddie Galvis, and he's really swinging a hot bat in the series, to say the least. 10 RBIs on 4 base hits. From the stretch, in there for strike one. 0-1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Galvis behind, 0-2. Here comes the 0-2 pitch.
Nope.
And a classic 0-2 pitch as the changeup misses low, and it's 1-2 now.
Great arm action on that 2-strike changeup right there, but even better job at the plate to take that one.
Now a swing and a miss here as he's down on strikes. So it's 2 up, 2 down to begin the third. Another strikeout for him on the mound, and boy, is it fun to watch him go about his business.
Number 10.
No doubt, Matty. He's one of my favorites, mostly because of his stuff. You know, he can absolutely dominate on any given day because of what he offers up there. It's just nasty. There aren't many hitters that like to see this guy on the mound.
Now at the plate, Reese McGuire. And Dan, it seems like this starter is just dominating the game right now. Feels like we're seeing a lot of 3 up, 3 down innings.
No doubt about that, Matt. Hey, I've enjoyed watching him go about his business, but I'm also interested to see if this offense can figure out a way to get a couple of cracks in his armor before it gets too late.
Yeah, that remains to be seen. Ball one to start the at-bat. The 1-0 is looked at off the plate for a ball.
2 outs here, and the focus needs to stay sharp. You don't want that lineup turning over in an inning if you can help it.
Three and 0 now.
You know, when you haven't gotten a guy on base yet in the entire game, a 3-ball count kind of feels like a little mini rally. Let's see if he can get on.
He's set. Here's the 3-0. Comes with a slider, 3-0, but gets it over for strike one.
Now that's a really curious pitch selection. 3-0 and turned to the slider. You have to wonder if maybe he's lost the feel for his fastball.
The 3-1. And he takes ball 4. So a good job out of the 9-hole in getting on base as we go back to the top of the order.
They haven't been able to register a hit against this guy, but at least they have a base runner here. We'll see if that leads to something.
So it's back to the top of the order now, and that'll bring up a man who's a human highlight reel defensively, Kevin Pillar. From the stretch, here's the pitch. There's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike. set up away with the changeup, but it's 1-1. Even at a ball and a strike. Here's the pitch. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Gets the sign. Here comes the 2-1. And they'll back him off a bit with a fastball in, but it's 3-1 now. And he may be starting to lose the feel here as that misses for ball 4, and that's back-to-back walks now with 2 away.
Oh, man, I think this walk is going to grind at him for a bit. He just missed, and now the inning continues with a man in scoring position.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Devin Travis. 2 on, 2 out for him here in the 3rd. First delivery to him on the way. Breaking ball below the zone. That's ball 1.
2 walks in this inning already, so he can't expect to stay out there much longer. If he puts somebody else on, we'll see if he can find it.
McGuire at second. Pilar at first. 2 out in the inning. Line to the right side. And that's the first hit in this one for the Blue Jays. And they'll put the brakes on that runner at 3rd, and that means the bases are loaded now with 2 away.
The right fielder.
Hey, just a nice piece of hitting right there. He's able to keep his hands inside that ball, stay square as long as possible, and feed it into the opposite field for a base hit.
Stepping in now, Sean Green, as he'll look at a slider that runs in too far for ball 1. One of the bigger spots in the ball game so far. Bases juiced now with 2 away. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. Would have been a grand slam if he'd straightened it out. Instead, it's a foul ball.
All right, that's when you got to tell yourself to slow down a little bit right there. Out in front on a fastball, hit it hard, but pulled it foul.
Breaking ball called just a bit low.
Well, when the pressure starts to intensify, it often feels like the strike zone gets harder and harder to hit. This is a big spot here.
2 out, bases loaded. Fastball. Whoa, look out. That just about got him in the coconut.
A lot of times you see guys in the middle of the order get worked away, but not right here. They're keeping it inside on him.
Is that an effort to keep him from getting extended, do you think?
Yeah, I think that's the idea, Matt, but he might spin to win if he starts looking for it in there.
Here's the payoff pitch. Smoke the other way, high and deep to left. Lufton ranging back, but he has no chance to make the play. It's off the wall. It's cut off, so all 3 runners are in to score.
When you mess with the bull, you expect to get the horns, right? Bases loaded, and they challenge him, which is obviously a huge mistake, and he nearly blasts a grand slam. Lucky for them, it's only a double, so 3 runs come across the score, and he stands at second, 3 RBIs richer.
Into the box now, Joe Carter, as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Two and 0 to the Jays left fielder.
Remember, he was a strikeout victim last time up, but this at-bat seems to be a totally different direction. He's showing good patience now, and he's got a real good count at 2-0.
The 2-0 pitch. And opposite field as he lines this down the line in right. And now it'll kick around in the corner. Tack on another here as the runner scores from second.
Hey, Deaver, I think we got a case right now. This team, they're just feasting on a pitcher that he's given up some runs, and it looks like he's starting to get a little bit tired, leaving some of these pitches up in the zone.
Yeah, and I think there's a fight at the bat rack right now. Guys are licking their chops, knowing he's a little bit tired, going to leave stuff over the middle of the plate. Won't be surprised to see the bullpen get going.
Into the box, Justin Smoke, as he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike one. Trying to keep things going now with a runner at first following the RBI single. Comes set with the 0-1. Slider, and that's in there for strike two. 4 runs here in this half inning. And he strikes him out here, so he's able to stop the bleeding a bit as this side is retired. So they nearly bat around here as 8 men come to the plate and they push across 4 runs. We'll move on to the bottom of inning number 3. It's the Blue Jays 4 and the Indians 2. Ready for another chance? Larry Doby.
Indians, the center fielder, Larry Doby.
Here comes the first pitch. In there, no balls and a strike. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Pulled the fastball down a little too much there. That's ball 1. Hit in the air out to left field. Carter is right there as he puts it away. No problem for the first out.
Now batting, the left fielder, Kenny Lofton.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Kenny Lofton. He reached on a single in his first try. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Outside with the fastball. That's 1-0. A 2-0 count to the Indians left fielder. Third inning here. Already 4-2 our score. Line, but speared on a hop. Over to Smoke at first, and there are 2 away.
Up next for Cleveland, the second baseman, Roberto Alomar.
Settling in now, Roberto Alomar. Now here it comes. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. And this is a fastball that's right on the black, but ruled a ball. It's 2-0 now. Stroman's ready. Here he comes on 2-0. Swing and a drive to right. There it goes. And this one is gone. A home run. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. First home run of the campaign for him as it's trimmed to a 4-3 game now.
This is just one of those parks where the ball seems to jump off the bat a lot more during the day. This is the first one of the day, but we might see a few more before this one's over.
Omar Vizquel.
Omar.
He swings and sends it in the air out to left center.
Carter moves over, makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Indians able to get one back thanks to the home run. We played 3 full. It's now a 4-3 ball game. Start of the 4th upcoming, but first Heidi Watney is standing by with a report.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Blue Jays to discuss his thoughts on his team's lineup so far. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. They've already put 4 runs on the board, and they've done so by running up their opponent's pitch count. So he said he thinks they're going to have a lot more opportunities to score because of that as the game goes on.
All right, thanks, Heidi. Coming forward now, the Toronto designated hitter, Randall Grichuk. And, Dan, I'm sure the starter on the mound would like to hit the rewind button on that last inning.
Oh, no doubt about that, Mac. That was a really rocky frame, but clearly not enough to chase him from this game. We'll see if he's still shaking a bit or if he's able to put this behind him.
First offering on its way.
1-0.
And that misses, ball 1.
Been a real big struggle for him so far on the mound. 4 runs and only 3 innings, so it'll be interesting to see if he can settle in at all and make some adjustments, or if this start will continue to run downhill.
The 1-0. A swing and a miss, strike 1. The 1-1 is looked at for ball number 2. Now the 2-1 is swung on and missed, and that's strike 2. Here now the 2-2 is laid off, and the count runs full.
Looked to me like he tried to do way too much on that 2-2 pitch. You don't have to come into the zone on that count, but a pitch that far outside isn't going to tempt anyone to swing.
And this is swung on and missed, and this 4th inning will start the same way he ended the 3rd, with a strikeout, and there's 1 away.
This has not been a weekend to remember for him. He's just been completely lost at the plate, flailing all over the place. Now that's his 6th strikeout of the series. They've really got him figured out.
Stepping in now, Brandon Drury, as he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Comes set, and the 0-1. Lifted out towards straightaway center field. Doby has a beat on it. 2 down.
The batter, the shortstop, Freddie Galvis.
Stepping into the box, Freddie Galvis, looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. First pitch coming. Here it is. Slider pins into the middle of the strike zone, taken for a strike. Here it comes, 0-2. And he struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one ends the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Blue Jays, but they hang on to a 1-run lead, 4-3. Just about set to go for the last of the 4th, but before we do that, here's Heidi Watney.
Matt, I talked with manager Terry Francona during the break about his thoughts on the Indians' hitters to this point. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. They've been able to push across 3 runs to this point, but they've also made the opposition work extremely hard. He's thrown a lot of pitches, and they think they're going to have a good opportunity to push across a lot more runs as he tires or as they get into that bullpen.
All right, Heidi, thank you.
Leading off for the Indians.
Digging in the switch hitter, Carlos Santana.
Carlos Santana.
Now here's the pitch. There's a fastball to start him off, but that misses for ball 1. And a good heater as he just watches this baby, a ball and a strike. The 1-2 misses for the second ball.
I like what he was trying to do there with the 2-seam fastball, but that's a tough pitch to command. When you throw it glove side like that, it's really tough to get it to come back to the corner.
Outside and a full count, 3-2. Leonis Martin will be next. Line shot to first, and there's one away.
The left fielder, number 2, Leonis Martin.
So one away here with the bases empty, and into bat next, the left-handed outfielder Leonis Martin. First offering on its way. This is swung on and popped up, crossing into foul territory now behind third. Drury is over now, and he's got it for route number 2.
The batter, the catcher, Kevin Plawecki.
And here's the catcher, Kevin Plawecki. Stroman looks in. Here's the first pitch. Fastball laid off well below the knees. The 1-0 is laid off for ball 2. And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1. This one is fouled away up to the concourse area. Runs coming fast and furious here. 4-3 our score as we play the 4th. Here's one that misses inside, and the count's run full now. 3-2. Now here it comes. And he fouls this one off. Ran it in on him as this is bounced toward short. Throw on to Smoke at first, and the side is retired. Indians go down 1-2-3. Still down a run. It's 4-3. So digging in now, Reese McGuire. No official at bat for him, but he has scored a run in this one. First pitch coming. Here it is. Now a slider down the middle, but laid off.
Well, he's still out there to start the 5th inning, but it's been a real grind of a start for him. The pitch count is much higher than he'd like it to be, so it's hard to imagine him working really deep into this game.
Ball 1. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. And he pumps the fastball by him here. 1-2 now. And he rings up another one. Make it 9 strikeouts for him in the game.
I'll tell you, he's showing no signs of tiring right now. Still looks razor sharp from what I can tell, so I think he might last a while longer if he can keep this up.
Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Kevin Pillar. He's set. Here it comes. And he takes a cold strike. 0-1. On its way is pitch number 75.
Outside, that's a ball.
Outside for a ball. 1-1. We're in the 5th inning of a 4-3 ball game here. Hit the other way out toward right field. Martin is under it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
Now batting, second baseman, Devin Travis.
Digging in once again, Devin Travis. He singled his last time up. First pitch on its way. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. The 1-0 home is taken. Strike 1. 4 runs, only 3 hits, and no errors in the game for Toronto. One ball and 2 strikes to count. Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first and no swing. It's ball 2. And that's low, so a good eye there as he works the count back full.
One of the things you want to do with a starter, get that pitch count up. Here's another productive at bat as this count now gets to 3 balls and 2 strikes.
The 3-2 pitch. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Lofton is there, makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Blue Jays go down in order, but they hold on to a 4-3 lead. So the Indians lineup flips over, and to the plate, Jose Ramirez. He lined out in his last trip, so looking for better fortunes here.
Yeah, he hit it hard. That's all you can ask. You can't control the result sometimes, Matty. Just unlucky with the placement.
Ball 1. Hopped up. Drury in foul ground. And no one will get this one. The 1-1. Smoke toward the hole. There is Travis. And the off-balance throw beats him at first, and that's a tough play.
The batter,
Good range shown off into the hole
hitter,
right there. That's not an easy play, but these guys make it look that way sometimes.
Now it's the all-world all-star shortstop Francisco Lindor. As he'll take a look at a high strike that time, it's 0-1. He's 1 for 2 in this one. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Hey, if he's going to get swings and misses at balls up and out of the zone, he's going to continue to go there.
3 runs, 6 hits. No errors to this point for the Indians. And that one got a piece of him.
The center fielder,
Coming to the plate
14.
now, Larry Doby. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. Set and the pitch. Low for ball 1.
Counts 1-0.
Lindor stands at first with 1 out. Now a fastball for a called strike. It's 1-1.
Snuck that high hard one by him without a swing, but that's a pitch and location he can do a lot of damage with. Got to be careful doing that.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and it's 1-2. Fouled away. Runners on first with 1 down. Here's a drive out toward left center field. Lindor is on his way home. He scores and the Indians have tied it. It's a 4-4 game. So much of this game is situational hitting, guys. Nice job there.
Yeah, you've got to find a way to pick your teammates up when you're given the chance, and he doesn't try to do too much right here. He just takes what's there. Safely on second, and his buddy is high-fiving teammates in the dugout.
Standing in now, Kenny Lofton. Line to the right side, but right to the second baseman, and that's the second out.
Up next for Cleveland, the second baseman, Roberto Alomar.
Now to the plate, Roberto Alomar. He went deep last time up. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. In there, and it's 0-1. Now some definite signs of life in that Toronto bullpen. Both a lefty and a right-hander begin to throw. The 0-1 offering. That's popped up. Drury in foul ground, but this will land untouched. There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball. Hit on the ground out to short. Throw in time, and the side is retired. A run for the Indians on the RBI double. Through 5 innings. All even now at 4 apiece. Nick Whitgren takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound.
Now pitching for the Indians, number 62, Nick Whitgren.
So coming to the plate, Sean Green. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Well, he got a good pitch to hit last time up. Looked for it up in the zone and didn't miss it. Those are the pitches you only get maybe once in AB, maybe once a game, maybe once a week. So he certainly capitalized on it last time. To me, getting ahead 0-1, it's the most important pitch in the game, Matty. It puts the hitter on the defensive. I can only think of myself being in the batter's box. When I'm sitting 1-0, I am all over the gas, or I am allowed the opportunity to sit on something without fearing going 1-1. When you're down 0-1, your head's on a swivel.
One and two to Sean Green. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. The 1-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike three. Good job of making him chase a pitch for the strikeout there.
Yeah, Matt, that's the advantage of getting ahead in the count. You can really force hitters to expand their zone and protect. And when they're in that mode, getting them to go after a pitch they can't do much with becomes a lot easier.
Into the box, Joe Carter. As he'll take a look at ball one. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. One and one, the count to Joe Carter.
The count 1-1. Nope,
and he misses 2 and 1.
You got 2 balls, 1 strike.
Hey! 2 and 2. Good pitch right there from the reliever. Tough for hitters to do much with pitches in that location unless they're looking for it.
The 2-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike three.
No problems for him on the mound since he's come out of the pen to start this inning. That's back-to-back Ks, and he's making it look pretty easy. This has the makings of a good outing so far.
Digging in, Justin Smoke. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate.
Yeah, and he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. Got to find a way. Can't go down 3 pitches. I don't care if you're staring at him or swinging at him. You have to find a way to make this pitcher work a little bit harder.
Nope.
Here's one that misses high. It's 1 and 1. 4-4 is our score as we play the 6th. A 2-1 count to the Blue Jays first baseman. Three balls and a strike now to Smoke. And that one's taken outside for a ball. He walked him. So no 1-2-3 inning here. They've got themselves a 2-out base runner.
You know, it takes a lot of discipline to watch a pitch like that go by. But on a 3-1 count, he had the luxury of being a little bit more selective up there. Good take and a walk is the result.
So it's a runner at first with 2 men out. And the big right-handed bat of Randall Grichuk saunters into the batter's box next. First offering on its way. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. Smoke is off at first with 2 away. hit hard on the ground to short. Vizquel scoops it up, and as it turns out, the two-out walk doesn't come around to haunt him as that ends the inning. So it's no runs, no base hits, no errors, and one man left on base. On to the bottom of inning number 6, and we are tied 4-4. David Phelps enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th.
Number 35, David Phelps.
So striding forward now, Omar Vizquel. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
Omar Vizquel.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Tries to catch him napping, but he missed the bunt attempt. Strike one. Runs up and gets this one down. And a barehanded pickup. Touché, sir.
The batter, the first baseman, Carlos Santana.
Here's Carlos Santana now. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
He might want that pitch back up and away. That's a pitch you can really drive if you have the right approach towards that opposite field gap.
There's a fastball pretty close that time, but ruled a ball. 1-1. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. Santana waiting on a 1-1. No contact there, and it's 1-2. High fly ball out to straightaway center. On the move is Pilar. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away.
The right fielder, number 2, Leone Martin.
Stepping in, Leonis Martin. In his last at-bat, he popped out in foul ground.
Yeah, Matt, he's got to make an adjustment right here. His swing definitely broke down, dropped his back shoulder, and thus the result was a terrible pop-up foul.
A ball and no strikes. High with the cut fastball, and he's behind 2-0.
This at bat sets up really good right here, right? Hasn't seen a fastball yet, but now he gets to count at 2 balls and no strikes. He has to be looking for a fastball right here.
2 balls and a strike to Leonis Martin. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Called strike 2. Hit fairly well out towards straightaway center. Pilar's there. And that ends the inning. Down in order go the Tribe. 6 innings are in the books, all square, 4-4. Back here in Cleveland, 7th inning straight ahead, but first let's take a look at the game summary for the first 6 innings of baseball. James Point will come on and make his 4th appearance in this campaign.
Number 50, James.
Stepping up to the plate, Brandon Drury.
Leading off for Toronto, the third baseman, number 3, Brandon Drury.
First pitch of the at-bat. Fly ball out toward left center field. Lofton arranged to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the first out.
Now batting, shortstop, Freddie Galvis.
Stepping in, Freddie Galvis. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And he pours this one in at the letters. 0-1.
Might have been cheating for another fastball, trying to get the head to that one early. Pitcher pulled the string with a nasty breaking ball and had him a little bit out in front.
Blue Jays shortstop with a 1-2 count. All knotted up. 4-4 the score here in the 7th. Count still at 1-2. Here's another 1-2. Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His third punch out of the game.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just darts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
In now, Reese McGuire, as he'll take strike one on the inside corner. He was sat down on strikes in his last at bat. Pops this one up. In there, a base hit.
Hey, they're not all beautiful, and they don't all have to be. Just throwing a lawn dart over the third baseman's head right there. Beautiful piece of hit.
Into the box now, Kevin Pillar, as he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball one. He's 0 for 2 in the ball game so far. The 1-0. 1-1 the count now. 2 out with the possible go-ahead run at first. And it's 2 balls and a strike to the Jays leadoff batter. Hey. 2-2. The 2-2 is taken, ball 3.
Full count with 2 outs now, so if he could put the ball in the gap somewhere, he could have a good shot of driving in a run because the runner at first will be in motion.
Count still full, 3-2. The next 3-2 is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. Blue Jays held in check. This game's all tied at 4. At the plate, Kevin Plawecki. He was retired via the ground ball last time up.
The catcher, Kevin Plawecki.
Here comes the first pitch. And a fastball to start things out here. Not close. It's a ball and no strikes. Now the 1-0 is a breaking ball that's taken for a ball. 2-0 count. The pitch is swung on and missed. Strike one. The 2-2 is looked at, and the count moves full.
You could pretty much book it that a fastball's coming. A challenge fastball right here. He cannot allow the 9-hole hitter to get on base with the top of the order looming.
Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Pilar's there, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
Now batting, the third baseman, Jose Ramirez.
So the batting order turns over now and set to go Jose Ramirez. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once.
I mean, what a diamond in the rough Jose Ramirez has been for Terry Francona and the Cleveland Indians. This guy burst on the scene in 2016, just absolutely set that lineup on fire. They were looking for a guy to bail out Michael Brantley and the production they would miss from him in the lineup, and Jose Ramirez filled that admirably.
A ball and a strike. 1 out, nobody on. Two and 1 to Jose Ramirez.
After 2 breaking pitches, there's a pretty good chance right now you're probably going to get something right in the middle of the strike zone to swing at. So if you're looking for it, go ahead and turn that baby loose.
Just off the inside part of the plate. It's 3-1.
We all know this guy is a great hitter. In a 3-1 count, this is just what he's looking for. He loves to hit when the count's in his favor like this.
Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Around first, digging for 2. And he is into second base with 1 away as the go-ahead run.
That's what we refer to in the biz as a hanger right there. He's lucky he's getting this baseball back.
Standing in now, Francisco Lindor, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. Swing and a miss, and they'll dodge a major bullet that time. 2 away.
That was a big strikeout there, guys. The best pitchers have the ability to strike guys out when they really need to. And that second out was really important at this point of the game. Could be something we look back on later when the game's over.
And ball 4 now as he'll take first on the intentional walk.
That's what's called getting the treatment. Everyone knows he's a power threat with the bat, so it's all about not letting him be the guy that beats you.
In now for Cleveland, Kenny Lofton. 2 outs and 2 runners aboard here in the 7th inning. First pitch of the at-bat. And a ball 1-0.
This game is getting interesting real quick, and the last thing you want to do on the mound is fall behind. Needs to get back in the strike zone right here.
That's wide. 2-0.
Well, I know the last thing he wants to do is load the bases right here, so the pressure is on right now to get back in the strike zone.
Ramirez over at second. Doby on at first with 2 down. Outside, 3-0 now.
If I'm managing this hitter right here, he doesn't even have to look down at the third base coach. You know he's got the green light. He's one of the best hitters in your lineup.
And that misses for ball 4. So the potential go-ahead run moves over to third now.
It was obvious when the count ran to 2-0 that they were not going to give this guy anything to hit. Sometimes you have to pick your battles, and they're going to try their luck with the next hitter.
Standing in, Roberto Alomar. He was a ground-out victim last time up. First offering on its way. And he'll take strike 1 on the fastball, registering at 93 that time.
Hey, that's a great job by the pitcher to get ahead right there. You know you got a star hitter at the plate. He's not afraid to go to 2 strikes or go deep in the count. That's what you have to do. You have to put him at a disadvantage with the count.
That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. Bases are loaded here, 2 down. Slapped hard the opposite way. Carter is there now to put this one away for the 3rd out as they'll strand that potential go-ahead run at third base. A couple of walks, but no damage. We're back to Progressive Field after this. Adam Simber has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 90, Adam Simber.
Standing in, Devin Travis. And this tie ball game is a battle of the bullpens now, and I'm sure you're enjoying that, Dan.
Bullpens are such a big part of baseball now, Matt. All these teams have such good 7th, 8th, and 9th inning guys. It all boils down to whose bullpen is better.
Here's the first pitch to him. Ball 1. As mentioned earlier in the broadcast, this game has the potential to result in a series sweep, but of course with a tie game on our hands, that is no foregone conclusion.
Never easy to sweep. This is one of those teeter-totter games, back and forth as we're tied going into the back end of this game right now. It'll be interesting to see how this one plays out.
Now the 2-0. 3-0 now. Three and 0. Here it is. 3-1. And he lays off. Ball 4. Now the potential go-ahead run is on base here.
Man, when the game is tied, the last thing you can afford to do is walk the leadoff hitter. Got to focus on getting that ground ball now.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Sean Green. He went down on strikes last time up.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. Action going on now in the Indians bullpen as they have a left-hander up and getting loose. The 0-1 delivery. Sinker, 1 ball, 1 strike. Go-ahead runs aboard here at first with nobody out. Gets him to swing at a pitch down and out of the zone. 1-2.
In a double play situation, that's the location you want a guy to swing at. More than likely, he's going to beat it into the ground.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
I wonder if that call not going his way right there has anything to do with walking the last guy. We all know umpires don't give you much on the corners if you're not throwing strikes consistently.
And he struck out again. That's the 3rd time he's gone down on strikes in this one.
Wow, that's awfully impressive right there. The pitch before was really close. Called the ball. What does he do? He comes back with a better pitch and gets the punch out.
Stepping in now, Joe Carter. And he puts it on the ground to second. To second for 1. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. Down in order go the Blue Jays. Still all square at 4 apiece. Tim Mesa is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 58, Tim Mesa.
Omar Vizquel will be the first one to greet him as he'll have to turn around and bat from the right side of the plate here.
The shortstop, Omar Vizquel.
Here comes the first pitch. Lays off 1-0. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. Too tight with that one. 3-0. On deck, Carlos Santana. Three balls and a strike to Vizquel.
I got 3-1. 3 balls, 1 strike.
Line towards center field. Pilar patrolling center makes the play. 1 out.
I know they say sometimes that these things even out, but that was a bullet line drive that gets caught. He would have represented the go-ahead run.
In now, Carlos Santana, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball. 1-0. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. The 1-0 home is a fastball that misses.
Tough spot in the game right here. You have a very close call that doesn't go your way. This is when you have to really regroup as a pitcher and go out there and try to make quality pitches.
Two 2-0 count and the pitch. Hard hit ball to second. Travis has it. Throw in time at first for out number 2.
The batter, the right fielder, Leonis Martin.
Ready now, Leonis Martin. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. The pitch. And he lays off there. 1-0. This is pulled into right. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. Indians go down 1-2-3. Score remains tied at 4. At the plate, Justin Smoke. And his guys need him to get things started here in the top half of the 9th.
Justin Smoke.
from the stretch. And that misses for ball one.
There's not too many umpires in the game that are going to ring that first strike right there. That was borderline up, even though it was in the zone.
Up top, it's 2-0. Now the 2-0 home is in there for strike one.
2-1.
Slapped hard the opposite way, and that's in for a base hit. Make it a 1-for-3 game so far. The ninth inning's underway with a leadoff man aboard via the single.
Boy, there's a long drive bullet off the wall right there, but the outfielder does a really good job, D-Row, of getting that one quickly and getting it back in to keep him at first for a long single.
Yeah, and also nice job by the base runner not there, not putting his head down, being over aggressive and getting thrown out at second base. He saw the play happening in front of him and put the brakes on and got back for a base hit.
Yeah, D-Row, I think he would have been toast if he tried to stretch that one into a double.
Into the box, Rendell Grichuk. As the first pitch sinker misses to him, it's ball one. Go ahead run at first, nobody out. The 1-0. Ground ball foul down the left side. Go ahead runs aboard here at first with nobody out. There goes the runner. Pitches a called strike. The throw pulls him off the bag. Now the 1-2 pitch. And a slider runs away from him there, and the count levels at 2-2. Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out.
Man, I love watching a pitcher that just rears back and blows smoke by a guy at the letters. That's the ultimate challenge pitch. And for me personally, watching hitters swing and miss, man, that's a sight of beauty.
Now batting, Brendan Drury. Not much in the way of productivity from him so far, but he's got a chance to come through here in a crucial spot.
Yeah, it's time now that he has to put the rest of those bats behind it, because none of that matters if he can clutch up when it really counts.
Here's the first pitch. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. In there, and it's 0-2 now.
All right, as a hitter right here, you got to know he's throwing you tough pitches. He does not want to miss over the heart of the plate. That's when you step out, regroup, maybe sit over the heart of the plate, knowing that he's trying to execute so well, he might miss right down the middle.
Now the 0-2 pitch. On the ground, up the middle. And that's through into center field. Base hit. Long throw to the plate. They can't make the tag on him. He's safe. And here in the ninth, they have taken the lead.
Boy, those have to feel really good, D-Row. You get late in the game, you come up with a big RBI base hit right here to give your team the lead.
Yeah, no one remembers that ground ball with eyes in the top of the second inning. You want to show up when the game is on the line. Can you quiet your emotions down, take the crowd out of it, and slow yourself down enough to come through? And that's exactly what he did.
Standing in now, Freddie Galvis, as he hits it weakly on the ground toward first. Scooped up on the backhand. To second for one, on to first, but not in time as he beats it out.
But that's a really tough double play to turn when the first baseman has to field it coming off the bag and then make a throw to second while the runner is going down the line. Couldn't complete the double play, but at least they got one out.
Stepping in now, Reese McGuire, as the sinker to him finds the zone for strike one. The Indians are looking for the sweep in this game, as we mentioned earlier, but trailing by one, they're going to need to come from behind to do it.
This one's still well in striking distance. Only trailing by one going late on to the game. They just need a bloop and a blast or some kind of extra base hit. This one's far from over.
A ball and a strike now. Here's the 1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. And for the opposition, wrapping this up and salvaging a win would at least make their trip out of here a little more pleasant.
This could be just what the doctor ordered. Nobody likes to get swept on the road, so winning this one could be big for building back team morale. Well, this has been a good job to work the count from 0-1 to 3-1, and now he's really in the driver's seat to see a heater that he can do something with.
And this is down at the knees, but called a strike. Wow, it's 3-2 now.
All right, 3-2 count with 2 outs. The runner on first will be moving, so we'll see what happens. There are a lot of possible outcomes with this kind of play.
3-2 pitch. High in the air out to center field. Doby will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. A run on 2 hits here for Toronto. We'll head now to the bottom of the 9th. It's the Blue Jays 5 and the Indians 4. Ken Giles comes out of the bullpen to shut things down here in the 9th.
For the Blue Jays, number 51, Ken Giles.
Luke Maile is going to come on as a defensive replacement now as he takes over at first base.
Number 21, Luke Maile.
Now at the plate, Kevin Plawecki. Lifetime numbers against Ken Giles. Just a couple of matchups, no hits in 2 at-bats.
Kevin Plawecki.
Here's the first pitch to him. And this is just off the outside corner for a ball, 1-0. Here's a swing and a miss, 1-1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Well, these hitters can expect to see a heavy dose of that big fastball from this reliever. It's a major part of his arsenal.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Pillar's there. Makes the play, 1 away.
Up next for Cleveland, the third baseman, Jose Ramirez.
Striding into the box, Jose Ramirez. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. From the stretch, here's the pitch.
1-0.
And he takes ball 1. Popped him up. Drury into shallow left. He gets there, and that's the second out.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Francisco Lindor.
Next will be the designated hitter, Francisco Lindor. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, he's got to put that one behind him, especially with runners in scoring position. Those punch outs will stick with you a little longer.
A ball and no strikes. Ball 2. Fans on their feet in a 1-run ball game in the last of the 9th. And a 2-0 fastball runs away. 3-0 now.
Time to narrow your focus up there at the plate. In a 1-run game, he doesn't want to walk you, so there's a good chance he's going to get something to handle right here.
Now the pitch. And he gets a piece here as this ball is fouled away. The 3-1. And he lays off ball 4. So now the potential tying run here is aboard late in the game.
The batter, the center fielder, Larry.
Digging in now, Larry Doby. He'll be looking for something he could drive into the gap and drive home that tying run from first. He's set. Here it comes. Fastball well outside.
This is where he might need a mound visit, whether it be from the shortstop, his pitching coach, or the catcher. These last couple of pitches have certainly gotten away from him.
The 1-0 home. I had him guessing that time as he's barely able to foul it away. Giles is ready with the 1-1 pitch. Fouled off. Last strike now for Cleveland. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
That's the kind of pitch that reminds me of many reasons why I wasn't a very good hitter. This thing was inside and coming in hot, and he just gave a stone-cold take. I'm bailing out of the way if I'm in the box, no doubt about it.
3-2 to the Indian center fielder.
I know he buried that slider in right there, but that's a dangerous pitch. If he doesn't pot commit and bury that inside, it leaks out over the plate. He can get hurt with that pitch.
Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. Now a ball hit foul down the line in right and in amongst the fans. Once again a 3-2. Early swing there as he pulls it foul to the right side. Lindor leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. And he missed with it. Ball 4. So that means now the potential tying run will move into scoring position at second.
The closer is supposed to slam the door on his opponent, but he left the door wide open with a walk there. We'll see if they can capitalize on it.
Bradley Zimmer will come on now and pinch run here.
For the Indians, number 4, Bradley Zimmer.
So next it'll be the 4-hole hitter for the Tribe, Kenny Lofton, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. No balls and 1 strike. He's set. The 0-1. Now a swing and a ground ball. This should do it. Throw on to first is going to be in time, and the Blue Jays have put an end to their 4-game slide as this ball game is over.
Well, baseball is a game of streaks and runs, so a 4-game skid happens to even the best of teams. The key is they didn't panic or press. They just came out here, played their game, and put the losing streak behind them, like professionals are supposed to do. Well done.
A 1-run finish today, 5-4 the final score. The Jays came through when it mattered in the 9th on the way to the win. Tim Meza claims the win out of the pen, his first. Ken Giles records the save, his 4th of the season. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
Fans, our final line score this afternoon. First for the victorious Blue Jays, 5 runs, 6 hits, no errors. They left 5 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 14 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this afternoon. And we remind you to please drive home safely.